Hustle all year, ain't no day off. 25/8, ain't no day off. Hustle all year, ain't no day off. 25/8, ain't no day off.
Low G o la barrieta, puro raps con la pinche neta. Shit on my name, pero
The Plug Magazine. I'm Loke G. We want to welcome a special guest. We got homie Montzi. Am I pronouncing that right?
Yeah.
Boy, Montzi. All right, let's start at the beginning. Who are you?
Shit, Montzi. I'm from Corpus Christi, Texas. Just starting out, trying to get something going.
Okay. Corpus Christi, Texas. Are you a rapper or musician or artist? What would you consider yourself?
I wouldn't say a rapper, but probably like an artist or a musician. Nah, an artist.
Okay.
For
'Cause
sure.
I was listening to some of your music, and you do more than rap.
Yeah, I be trying to do some melodic shit sometimes, and really just what I'm going through and how I'm feeling. That's just a little escape way for me. I've always been around people who made music and uncles and cousins and shit. There's always freestyling and shit. So I'll just be in the back listening, and in my head I would have said this, but shit, I just started really. My homeboys made me get in the studio.
It'd be like that sometimes,
Yeah.
man. So who are these homies? You want to shout them out real quick?
Shit, it was just my homeboy OT. Shit, really just my brothers, my cousins. They all know who they is.
Yeah. All right. That's what's up. So this is pretty much your chapter 1, your debut of your musical career, and already I see a lot of talent shining through. You say you write your own lyrics?
Yeah, I be writing my own stuff. I started just punching in, but now I'm starting getting into the writing thing. Starting to get into my music, take it serious now.
Agreed, man. I fuck with that. I've always been a writer. Let's talk a little bit about your songs that you have. Can you tell us a little bit about what you've already released?
Shit, I got a good amount of songs already. I just been trying to build a catalog. The last song I dropped, I think, was Lost Souls. I'm finna drop another one tomorrow on the 6th with my cousin Jay Benji. We're doing another song. I forgot the name of it, but it's gonna be out tomorrow.
How are you going about releasing this music? Are you doing distribution? Are you just dropping them to YouTube?
Just YouTube. I'm trying to find a marketing deal or something. I feel like that's all that I need left is just the right marketing, and I'm gonna go get someone behind me to help me push it, because I don't got no manager, none. It's just me. So whenever I just post like a snippet, and whatever my fans, like whoever picks, I let them pick the date when I drop it. So when they want me to drop it, that's when I drop it. But I be trying to keep it within like 2-3 weeks apart. I drop a new video.
That's crazy consistent. Like, do you have your own studio, or where do you make music?
At Overtime Studios in Corpus. I just went in with him on the studio, so we're getting that going. I'm in there damn near every day.
Shout out to the boy.
Yes, sir.
It's crazy how you're on your first step of your career and you're already getting published.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
AKM Publishing, on behalf of the Plug Magazine,
Sure.
we're doing it together. So this is part of history, and I appreciate you coming in here to give us your chapter 1.
Yes, sir.
So let's talk a little bit about your personal life. Like, I was listening to your music, first of all, and it's kind of dark. So like an expression of reality is what I say. Can you talk to us a little bit about who you are as a person, or what drives you, what motivates you?
Shit, not to be broke. That's what makes it go. You know what I mean? I was younger, I used to just do whatever I can to get some money. And I wasn't really into selling drugs, so I always knew people who sold them, so I go hit their ass.
Hell yeah, man, it's crazy. So earlier we were talking, we're not gonna go too far into it, but you have had some trouble with the law?
Yeah, they really fucked me over, no cap. They gave me felonies for an empty cartridge, and just because they couldn't catch me with nothing else, I feel, and because I don't really be on too much bullshit, so every time they try and get me, they just try and pin a case on me.
That's crazy, man. You gotta stay lawyered up out here in the streets. Just being Mexican is what I say.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, I got some shit going on now. I own some 18-wheelers, so that shit is doing good. It's keeping me off the streets. I own like 2 of them, so I'm the boss, so I have drivers drive for me and shit. Break them out, like pay them and stuff.
That's so dope, man. I love to see entrepreneurs like yourself to start your own business, because to me that's the American dream, is when you're a business owner. That's the hardest shit to do.
Really. For real, it really is. There's a lot of stuff I didn't know. Had to go to court, get LLCs, and it was a whole process. But now that it's gone.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Now that's super great. I'm gonna give you your flowers and that, congratulate you, because
Appreciate that.
that's what I really aspire everybody in my team to do, is to have whatever they're good at, their own business, doing it, so that way they keep 100% of the profits or the losses. As long as they're doing something that they feel comfortable doing. And owning a business, the first, any kind of ownership actually, is to be congratulated. So,
Appreciate
some
that.
props, bro.
Appreciate that.
Where do you see yourself in a couple of years, or maybe 5 or 10 years?
Shit, rocking out shows. That's the plan. I'm trying to be as big as I can be, and I feel like I can go pretty far. I got me a little unique flow. Really, I just be saying what I'm going through in my life. Like, that's what helps me. I done been through so much shit, a lot more than what I feel like the normal person that went through. But
You want to give us a glimpse into your reality?
it really just started for me when my dad got lit on fire. They put a bomb in our car when I was in the 6th grade. Shit, that took my pops out, and my pops was bringing in the money for us. You know what I mean? He used to get us everything we wanted and needed and more. So that just, when they took him out, it made me want to go harder. I had to step off the porch, you know what I mean? And I was always around older heads, so they just laced me up, helped me get where I had to go.
Well, wait a minute, because you just blew my mind real quick. Like, did you just say that your father was murdered?
Nah, he's not murdered. They put a bomb in his car.
Okay. So like attempted murder.
Yeah, attempted murder.
Attempted murder, but he recovered eventually. But
Yeah,
you were
like,
traumatized witness. Did you get to witness this event, or
I mean,
it's badly severely damaged?
They robbed my crib, and probably like 3 days later, my dad got all of our shit back.
Okay.
And we threw a party
Mm-hmm.
at the crib, barbecue and shit with all the family and friends. When everybody left, that's when they had the spare keys to our cars. They stole everything from us. So my dad, when they were there, it was like probably 3 in the morning. They hopped in one of the whips and they took off. Tried to steal the whip again. So my dad hopped in the other whip, him and my mom. They were chasing them out through the city. And then when they finally got out, they put a bomb in the car. And my dad was finna hop in the whip they stole to go like run them down. As soon as he got in there, it exploded. He got burnt 95% of his body.
That is fucking crazy. And how old are you when this was going on?
Shit, I don't know the age, but I was in the 6th grade.
6th grade, so you have a good memory of it.
Yeah, and then it happened right outside some refineries in Corpus, so it all got caught on video. Like, I seen the video, like, so it really fucked with me. And then when the healing process with my dad, after he finally came home from the hospital after like some years, he was getting boils on his body, like from the
injury.
Yeah, from the injury. So we would have to cut the boils open and like squeeze out all that pus and nasty shit and then pack it in with gauzes and everything. So man, I done seen some crazy shit.
This is very traumatizing experiences for a young man. I can only imagine what you were feeling or thinking. So that explains a lot of your theme of how you have in your music. It's crazy, bro. Like, I've been burned myself with a radiator accident, and I was like a centimeter of 3rd degree burn. You know, everything else was 1st degree, 2nd degree. It had like a centimeter of 3rd degree burn, and it was excruciating pain. And I was wrapped like a mummy for like 3 months. And I promise you, it was very unpleasant, and I had to take a lot of painkillers. So I can only imagine more than what I had, you know?
And the doctors and shit, they really wasn't fucking with my dad, like, cause we didn't have the money like that to put him in the hospital, like, so we was getting loans and shit, and then at that way, my mom was paying the minimum balance back to the hospital loans, you know what I mean? And they wouldn't give him painkillers and shit whenever he needed to get skin grafts. They'll just give him some like Tylenol, you know what I mean? Then they'll start cutting the skin off his body.
Oh my God.
He would just pass out from the pain. So like, I didn't seen that. Plus, whenever people didn't try to kill my brothers and shit, like, they was really trying to take us all out. You know what I mean?
So these the same people that try to kill your dad are the same people that try to kill your brothers?
Yeah.
And these are like relatives?
Nah, they're not relatives. Just other people in the city.
Okay.
Haters, you say?
And this is pretty recent because you're like a young man still, so this must have happened in this past decade.
Mm-hmm.
That's so crazy, man. So that's a lot of trauma to carry on as a young man. I'm glad that you're actually expressing it.
About to open up a bar too.
Oh, tell us a little bit about that venture.
Shit, me and my dad's finna go in. So my dad hasn't worked nothing since he got burned. So I'm finna go in together, you know what I mean? So we can get some shit going and he get some more money in his pocket.
You finna include him in something so he can earn a living.
Yeah.
That's good looking out, man.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, man. Like, this is an interesting story. I think that we're gonna have to go into and do a second part of it at some point.
I just dropped on YouTube. It's official Montzi. Yeah, shit, that's where everything's gonna be.
Can you spell that?
It's official, the OFFICIAL, and then Montzi, MONTZI.
Montzi, MONTZI. That's cool, bro. Where'd you come up with the concept for that name? Is that something they called you?
Well, my last name, because I played football in high school, and I had got kicked out of all the Corpus schools, so I had to go to a school outside of Corpus, and it was with all the white people, and shit, they didn't know how to say my last name, so they started calling me Montzi.
What's your last name?
Montzi.
Montzi. Okay, cool. So they just call you Montzi for short?
Yeah, for sure.
But it's cool, man. I'm gonna get everybody to go and subscribe to your YouTube channel. And then, you know, AKM Publishing, we have a management company for the artists. So we're going to get you set up with everything, all the tools that you need to be able to drop records and have them published. And we have consultation for legal. So if you need any help or strategy or anything like that, we are available on deck. It's a company based out of Chicago. So we have a lot of connections to a lot of people in the music business. And we're trying to just link up professionals as much as we can. Anything else that you want to leave us with before we conclude it?
Just tap in and wait and watch the growth with me, because it's definitely finna grow for sure. Finna be there. Finna be on top. That's the goal. And everything with my life, I done overcame everything. So this is just another little obstacle for me just to overcome. That's how I look at it.
Agreed. I'm Loke G, AKM Publishing, on behalf of the Plug Magazine. Special guest Montzi.
Yes, sir.
Hustle all year, ain't no day off. 25/8, ain't no